It's not often you get one of these coming to Mr Landcruiser yard. In fact, it's not often you get anything that's built after 1990. This one, 6th month 1994, and it was originally just the 1HDT. I say only 1HDT, but he's done away with that and it's now been converted to the 1HDT FTE. So we've got the electric over mechanical, and honestly it goes like stink. Now when the customer bought this vehicle originally, it was rock stock, aluminium bull bar, nothing special about it whatsoever. But take a look behind me, it's been through a mad transformation, and this is one tough outback rig, man. It's just, where do we start with it? I don't even know, but we'll start up the front. We've got the powerful 4x4 bull bar, brush bars and rock sliders. We've got some LED spotties, also got LED headlights in there that they've been converted. We've got electric winch going on. We've got the safari snorkel, which looks great. Now the paint job was actually originally white, but he's now gone for the sandy taupe, which is a shut door paint job, because you can still see the old white in the engine bay, but it's come up really, really good. We've got the roof rack on the top there with we've got some storage space up there. We've got the rooftop tent at the back there. So this really is set up for going out camping and going bush and that. We got at the back another powerful 4x4 rear bar on there with the tyre carrier, and he's got Pro Quip heavy duty water bottles up the back. So just a tough rig, man. Let's go underneath. We got Superior going on everywhere. We got the diff guard, the transfer case guard, all Superior engineering, radius arms, all the control arms, and the panhard rods, adjustable panhard rods, all Superior engineering. We've got the Federal tyres, and with this lift it makes it look super tough, but it's also legal, which is good. Let's take a look inside, because there's heaps going on in there, man. So there's a lot going on in here, man, and because it's the 1HDT, there's a lot of really cool features. Up here we got the altimeter and the sub fuel tank gauge. He's replaced out his interior lights with some LED ones, give you a bit more brightness there. Now I love the 80 series, this wraparound dash, it's just really cool. It's got ARB compressors, we got winch controls in here, so you don't even have to get out. We've got factory diff locks, we've got the double din stereo there, it's also a DVD player, very cool. We've got a shift light indicator, and that's also really good. Gives you a lot of information that's coming out of the engine from your sensors and boost and EGTs and stuff like that right there, so you can see it. Now, one of the big features in here is the steering wheel. Now, this is out of a Toyota Camry, and let me tell you, I really like it. It's all the controls work for the stereo, so they've integrated all of that stuff, and you can control your phone and bits and bobs like that, and the cruise control. It's just awesome. We've got UHFs, all the normal stuff. The interior in this is really, really nice, and he's obviously helping it with a dash mat and some seat covers. But all in all, some really good stuff going on in here. Let's go and have a look in the back and have a look at his camping setup. So here's that rear bar I was on about, and the water, spare tyre. Now, let's have a look what's going on in here. Oh, very cool. So, we've got a double drawer set up in here, storage space down either sides. We've got a pure sine inverter here, which obviously uses to charge up his stuff, 240 on the go. We've also got the big fridge with the MSA drop down fridge slide, very cool. Now this thing is pretty much set up just to go off grid, man. I'd love to go camping in this rig. So let's talk about why this vehicle came in here. So the customer's been having some serious electrical gremlins. Now it's had an FTE conversion in this, so it's got the loom in there from the FTE that runs inside. Now it wasn't ideal. There was exposed wiring, there was a lot of stress on some of the sensors. So we pulled all that back, stripped it all back, and we've reconsolidated the wiring. We've repaired the sensor plugs, a couple of other little repairs under the engine bay. We've also made up a little bracket for his solenoid switches and the map sensor. Now they were just cable tied to the loom, and I don't like that, so we've mounted them properly and housed them properly. Now inside, as I pulled the glove box out, the ECU and the uni chip basically fell out. It was just a spaghetti of wires, and the ECU was just stuffed up underneath the dash, and it was sitting against the back of the magnet for the stereo. Now most people know that magnetics and electronics are not a good mix. You do not need to be close to that. So we pulled all that, we've mounted the ECU up properly with the uni chip underneath it. It's all perfect. We've wrapped up the wires and made sure that they're secure and anchored properly. And he's going to be so stoked with this because he was throwing up multiple codes and that's no longer there. I think he's really looking forward to getting back out bush with this. So, but just check it out. What an awesome rig.